sound. Hello, everybody. Oh, I knew it. Hi, everybody. I forgot Sirenscape. Hi, everybody.
Oh.
Welcome to Secrets of Castle Greyhawk, the campaign where the intrepid heroes known as the Iron Dabbers are making their way through the legendary dungeon that exists below Castle Greyhawk. This dungeon is based on the stories of Gary Gygax's actual Castle Greyhawk, but it's not very faithful to it. Like the last level, I placed the Barrow Maze, a published adventure you can get on Drive Through RPG, and spoiler alert, level 5 is the Lost Laboratory of Kwalish, which you can buy on the DM's Guild. It came out like I don't know, like a month ago, and I'm really excited about running that. So when we last played, the group, there we go. The group
did some
finished
stuff.
level 4. They were in the Barrow Maze. There's a pit of chaos. They threw the fount of law in it, which purified it, and a beholder popped out. They tipped a statue on the beholder and destroyed it, but a lot of their hirelings died. I think the hunchback guy, Ratty Lens,
Oh yeah.
you
He got his
raised
head
as a
caved in.
zombie, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Tum Tut Brazen, is she destroyed?
Yeah, she got dusted by Gunnar accidentally.
And Jackie Moonshoes,
She's still alive. She's
still
got
alive.
bracer protection.
She's got bracers on.
Yeah. She's the only one alive, I think.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I mean, hireling way. But she's A-okay.
Oh, Chloe's here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm on my way home. I got kicked out of the library.
you got
That's
kicked
some
out?
Iron Dabber dedication right there.
Oh my God.
Playing in the car while driving.
All right.
Don't roll dice and drive.
Yeah.
I'll have someone roll for me.
All right.
My headphone jack wouldn't work in my computer, and someone needed to use the conference room. So I was like, well, I'm going home. So I'm here.
All right.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Thanks. So, yeah, you had finished the dungeon. You defeated the beholder. You had looted a lot of weird new magic items and gotten quite a bit of gold. So,
Yeah.
We got like a laser pointer, didn't we?
Yeah.
We got
from the
And
I
I had
know
the
from,
health bar over my head.
yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
That's right, okay.
I
Now we
got a
gotta
helmet
save
of
you.
comprehend
Yeah,
language.
that's yep.
Yep, she's got that. She's got her ring of jumping.
I'm a magic music cloak pin.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you press it, it makes fanfare, like
Mhm.
plays music. So, as you're in level 4 of the Barrow Maze, you see the energy from the font of law kind of wash over the whole level. And the floor was covered in bones. It was like made of bones, but you watch as those bones kind of turn to dust and a wind blows them away. And before long, it's like you're standing in an empty, generic dungeon with no flavor or defining characteristics of any type.
I check for traps.
There's no. It's just walls and
We're in the
ceiling,
dungeon builder mode now.
You
10
know?
by 10 rooms.
Is there a menu of things to place?
Jackie Moonshoes, like shivers and says, "Can we please get out of here? I don't ever want to come down into this place ever again in my entire life, ever, never again."
Fine, we'll respectfully de-hire you.
I mean, she's got a point. You were for hire as a hireling.
That's true.
And she completed her hireling duties admirably.
Yeah, you did. You might be the only hireling we've ever had who retires, Jackie.
Yeah.
Sure.
She's a
Everyone just
retireling.
died.
Is this your first hireling gig?
She says, "Yes, and I'm not ever doing it again, ever."
Yeah, it's not a good job.
Yeah. Being an adventurer ain't much better. I mean, there's a little more prestige, but we could be killed just like that anytime.
Well, so you can keep the bracers of defense if you'd like them.
She
So
says,
if you
okay.
keep them,
Okay.
people will probably expect you to adventure.
She says, well, she says, look, I like the bracers, but I am never coming in this place again, ever.
Okay.
Never.
That's fine with me. Yeah.
Mhm.
Can I have the bracers?
Fine. Then let's find the exit and get out of here. We need to go
Yes.
put this gold in the bank.
Literally, you ask for the bracers. She sighs and just takes them off and hands them to you.
Aw. Poor Jackie.
Stuff.
That's okay. We'll pay you, and you could get like bracers that aren't magical, but they look good.
Distracted Gamer, we're playing 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons.
Hmm.
Okay, so what would you like to do? You're in an empty dungeon, barren dungeon.
So there's no. It's just basically like a white room, sir. There's no doors.
It's stone, so it's like gray,
Okay.
orangey if you have a torch, you know.
Yeah, we might want to try to get out if there's a door.
Yeah, I agree. Should probably get all of our money back to the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And get more hirelings.
Yeah. Probably ones that would be okay with it.
Yeah.
So you make your way up. You go back. You go up the stairs. You go through level 3, level 2, level 1. And level 1, you go back through the entrance room where there's all the names of people who went into the dungeon written in silver on the walls.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come out the door, and Vrim and Vram, the 2 elf guardians of the door, are happy to see you.
Cousins!
You're still alive. Amazing.
Well, yeah, I'm an elf. Elves don't
Most of
die.
us.
They go well.
I say most of us, and I kind of look sidelong at Ratty, who nobody has noticed is dead yet.
He's alive still.
He's a zombie.
Yeah. We're gonna either keep him or bury him.
No, just
Yeah,
go-
at this point, now that we're like safe out of the dungeon, I'll say, I'll tell them that Ratty, I'll take the covering of his head, and I'll be like, yeah, I didn't want to tell you guys back then that we were so, on a high point, but Ratty didn't make it.
Well, he served admirably.
He did.
Yeah, we can put him with the other.
We can put him the rest in the hireling graveyard.
Yeah,
We
might have
turn
to make,
it's just like a dark cloud.
we might actually have to make like a giant like stone graveyard.
Hmm.
All those bodies.
I think we did. Didn't we build a hireling graveyard?
We're working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like just headstones.
Yeah.
It's not that pretty.
If
The fence
ever
around it.
we decide to become necromancers, we have a good supply of corpses, though.
We do.
Very true.
I'm gonna go take this mummy cat to the circus, I say, and I run off.
I'm gonna lay Ratty to rest in a grave.
All right. So you've established a graveyard where you bury the hirelings who died accompanying you, right?
Yeah, and we'll put a
Yeah.
marker for Tum Tut, even though she turned to dust.
Yeah.
So Ratty.
Yeah.
And what happened to Cam Tono? Did he make it or did he get?
Oh yeah, the half one.
Cantono, yeah, she made it. Yeah.
Oh,
She was eating bananas and bacon, bacon wrapped bananas,
Uh-huh.
that's right.
as I recall.
Yeah. And there's 2 half orcs buried there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We got like a
That
running.
chef, muscle
Muscle hiker.
there.
Poor muscle.
So right
What was
now
that
your
chef's name?
hireling graveyard has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dead hirelings.
Okay.
We have a lot of dead bodies under our belt.
Mhm.
Okay.
What was that chef's name? He had like an Arabian.
I think it was Amir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that.
Oh, thank you very much for the bits, Chris. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, once we get to I think we actually just hit divine favor. Look at that.
Ta-da.
Oh wait, we're close. We're at
Okay.
98.33% of the way to divine favor. So if you give us bits, that'll move the bar up there on the bottom right of the screen, and once it hits 100%, I roll on a special chart in one of the. Oh, look at that, Stella! Thank you.
Oh, did we get it?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're
So
trying to get us to roll on the chart. Watch, it's gonna be like a burst out of the ground.
No, it's not like that. I roll in the divine favor chart. Let's see. I can roll
Ooh,
that.
divine favor.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, my desktop is such a mess. Let me see if I can. Well, who's it for? I can roll that. Dylan.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Dylan, please roll a 6-sided die.
6. Okay, I'll roll one of the big metal ones. 6.
Divine favor. Divine efficacy. A d20 roll that can be added to one single damage or healing spell.
Okay.
Ooh.
Interesting.
So you can
I'm
roll
not gonna say anything because I don't want to jinx it.
you can add d20 to a damage roll or to a healing roll. Wow,
Fucking
Okay.
that's crazy.
Noted. As the party's cleric, this will be useful, I'm sure.
Mhm.
awesome. Yeah,
That's crazy.
probably.
Excellent.
All right. So, you set up your graveyard in Litria. You're gonna go to the circus, which is right outside of town.
I told her to say hi to Rohija for me.
Oh, wait, are you going to the circus or are you going to Lord Henway's menagerie where he keeps his monsters?
We're on the circus.
To the circus. Okay.
Let's see.
All right. So you go to the circus, and there's not a lot of customers there. A lot of the workers are just kind of standing around looking surly. So you're gonna go find Rohija, the person who runs it.
Yes.
All right. She has long black hair and ruby red lips and tall black high-heeled boots. And she has a whip. She's in her tent. And she sees you and she says, Litria, you brought me something. Did you?
Mummy cat. And I put the cat in front of her.
A mummy cat.
Yeah, and while she's distracted by the mummy cat, I want to sleight of hand braid her hair.
All right, go ahead, make a sleight of hand. I forgot I have this emotion die,
Ooh.
so I'm gonna roll to see what her emotional reaction to this braid is.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a 25 on braiding her hair.
I'm gonna charge it up. It's very stealthy braid. She doesn't even she's so entranced by the undead mummy cat that she doesn't even notice that you're braiding her hair for a very long time. Okay, let me show you this because I'm not even sure what it
Is
is.
she angry?
Is it like a smiley? It's just like emoji
Cool
faces.
emoji?
There it is. Oh,
Oh my god.
it's a
It looks-
squiggly.
Like squiggly, yeah.
Like sick
Oh,
or
so kinda
confused.
like-
It's kind of like that. So,
Yeah, you.
so yeah, she gets a little giddy when you do that.
Hmm.
Mummy cat.
I guess just the cat. She's just so pumped up about the cat. This is just what we needed. Nobody's coming to our crappy circus, so this might really bail us out, Litria. This is awesome. Thank you so much.
Her name is Princess Shambleboots.
Oh, that's actually really cute.
We might change that.
No.
For marketing.
Shambleboots.
Princess Shamble Boots. No, it should be like the Hell Cat, or the cat that had 9 lives, but now it only has like -2 lives.
But she's a princess. Just like me.
Mm. You're good at acquisitions, so
Yeah.
maybe just focus.
Princess of Acquisitions.
The princess of acquiring monsters. Yes.
Hmm.
Thank you. Well done. Hold on. She goes into like a safe. And she pulls out a sack of coins and she chucks them at you.
Done.
200 gold.
Yay!
Nice.
I cheer and I run out of the tent.
All right.
Poor
And I
Rohija.
mysteriously run into the forest following a compass.
And she was never seen again.
You have Fenrir's faithful compass, which
Yes.
directs you to your heart's desire.
Yes.
I don't know. What's your heart's desire?
It was to find my parents.
Oh.
Parents.
Well,
Yeah.
in that case, it's just like spins.
Well, I was told to go to a tree in the gnarly woods.
Gnarly Forest,
The
right?
gnarly forest.
Yeah.
Which in Sean's Dungeon Academy game is doing great.
Yeah. The gnarly forest is far away. It
Yeah.
might take a few days to get there. Are you really going to go there?
I'm so good at jumping.
Jump all the way there.
And travel like the Incredible Hulk?
Yeah, I was yeah. Guess I should like rent a horse. I'll go back to the party. Like, hey guys, we need horses.
Horses.
Yeah.
I
So you
need
can go to
horses.
the woods, forest.
Oh. It's about the parents?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'll introduce you to the king and queen of the elves.
Yeah, we could do that.
Let's derail this adventure.
Sean's like, no.
Go into the
Okay.
laboratory.
All right. Could do that. Okay.
I mean, we can hang around the city too. I mean, downtime's always fun.
I'm sure some whimsical happenings will appear on the trail.
Yeah, that's possible. That's a good point.
You never know. Maybe a wizard will do something. I mean, Zazig's reach may extend further than the Greyhawk.
All I know is no matter what happens on this quest, we are going into the Lost Laboratory.
You take one step on the path toward the forest, and you're in the last laboratory of Kwalish.
I think I've got it. Okay.
The road gives way underneath
got it.
you.
I got
Okay.
it. I got it. I got
Okay,
it.
good.
Okay.
Sort of. Yeah, no, I got it.
Okay.
Do you know their names of your parents?
No,
Okay, good.
they need to be cool.
Kwalish
so-
and
Qua- and Lost Laboratory.
yeah.
Oh, I think we lost Chloe.
I think she probably is switching her computers. My guess.
Should I switch boxes again? Or...
I'm just imagining like one of those like daytime talk shows like Maury or something. My mother is an apparatus of Kwalish.
Why am I? Is she back?
Let's see her.
Yeah.
The boxes are crooked now. All right. Sorry, everybody. Once Chloe gets back, we'll have the boxes all fixed.
We can
Yeah,
deal
we
with
could-
this.
We could get horses. Go to Gnarly Forest. We could do
No,
that.
you absolutely can.
Okay.
So, you get back to Greyhawk. You decide you're gonna buy horses or rent them.
I'm gonna
This
put
is
my
a good
money in
horse
the bank
here.
first.
It's a good horse. I've been feeding it nothing but the finest grass
We could buy mounts.
and apples,
7th level.
a little bit of candy, just a little.
Just a little.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit of candy is always a very important part of a balanced diet.
Greyhawk meat sticks. You know.
So you go to a
Yeah.
horse vendor.
Shit, I'll buy a horse. Why not?
Yeah.
Fuck
It's
it.
a horse.
Maybe we can just ride Fang there. Maybe.
We do have Fang.
Borrow.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we could get
Box.
Fang. That'd
Yeah,
be
let's all
fun.
ride Fang.
How fast do dragons grow?
not
a good
that
question.
fast. Hey, Fang could go, and somebody could ride Fang, but I don't think.
yeah.
I think Fang is just a little baby dragon. One person could probably ride.
And we have that saddle, right? That Litria found.
That's
And
right. You have a
saddle.
saddle, a magic saddle to ride
Yeah.
the dragon.
Cavalier.
Very nice.
Okay,
Sorry, I'm back.
no problem, no problem. All right. So you're gonna still need some horses, right?
Yeah.
How far of a trip do you think this is? Like, how long do you think it'll take to get there, you guys?
The gnarly forest is definitely at least a few days away.
Oh,
it might be
days,
like a
okay.
week.
Oh,
Are we going to find Lucia's parents?
we are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yay!
Yay!
yeah.
It's okay, Lucia. We'll do our very best to make it really, really good.
And before we go, we should all buy armor and supplies.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, there it is. Equipment.
I want to buy +1 studded leather armor.
Oh, wow.
I got a 21, so I'm good.
+1 studded leather. You want to buy it?
Yes.
That would be 400 gold, I think.
Oh shit.
Well, guess who just got 200 gold for dropping off a cat?
Mounts and vehicles.
Hmm.
All right, here's what I got for you. I got a draft horse. That's 50 gold. I got a riding horse. That's 75 gold. Got a pony. That's 30. But if you really want to travel in style across the dangerous realm of the Flaness, you're going to want some war horses. They're 400 gold.
Jesus.
They're really fast, and they can carry a lot. Look at the muscles on this thing. Look at it. It's huge. He's jacked.
Do you like war?
I
And
think I
horse.
just want a riding horse. That's expensive.
We've also got donkeys for 8 gold.
Okay.
Or, I mean, you could buy a carriage. A carriage is actually only 100 gold.
Really?
You get a couple horses and pull the carriage. You know what I mean?
Is it a fancy carriage?
Sure, yeah. A carriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could get a carriage and like draft horses. Yeah.
Well, like, when you say fancy, like, what kind of... I'm sure there's people in the city who make fancy carriages.
I just want one that Litria will think looks nice, so she seems presentable when she goes to visit her parents.
Aw.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'll do whatever makes Litria happy.
We want him to know she's a success.
Well, let's see. A fancy carriage. So the inside would be, like, all velvety. There'd probably be, like, a little bar. And...
Has
there
a
might
fridge for
be
your wine?
designs on the outside, so there might be...
Yeah, Aurora's buying some alcohol before they go.
I guess there might be, like, one would have wood carvings of, like, the symbol of the city of Greyhawk, and probably some Greyhawks on it. And then another one, I guess, would be a dragon kind of one, with, like, carvings of dragons. Each type of dragon, red, green, white, blue, whatever.
Yeah,
That's good
let's
to
do
know.
it. Do it up.
Sweet.
We'll go to Exhibit's carriage shop and get it all pimped out.
Have spinners on the wheels.
Spinners.
Have like a permanent dancing light spell on the undercarriage.
Yeah.
No!
Oh, yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. All
Yeah.
right.
Yep, we're doing this.
Okay.
You can't do that.
All
I'll
right.
go back to my room and get some like jewelry that I don't really care about and bring it to Litria and just kind of say, "You're welcome to borrow this if you really care that much."
She's already wearing the jewelry that you brought. Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
It's like-
It makes you feel pretty.
Your hands are empty and there's just like evaporating smoke.
What
You
happened?
know, and she look at her.
She's
So-
bedazzled.
You have a carriage. You want the dragon one or the Greyhawk one?
What do you think,
I
Litria?
want the dragon one, just the way I'm picturing it.
Dragon.
All right,
Yeah.
and then you want glowing, like dancing lights underneath it, and it's got special rims. All right, and you'll need 2 horses to pull it. So do you want to get like 2 draft horses? That'd be another 100 gold for 2 of them.
How much do you think the carriage weighs, Sean?
Oh,
It
I
actually
can
tells
tell
you.
It's like 600.
600 pounds.
I mean, I don't know. It's a little extravagant, you guys, but if we do have a lot of money. We could get like 2 carpets of flying to pull it. I mean,
How much is that going to be, though?
I don't know. It's pretty extravagant, but I'm just throwing it out there.
We might need our money for later.
Or we could have.
I mean, I check-
on the bottom and then just like have a flying cart.
I check the receipt from the bank, and I'm like, I got like 18,000 gold. So
Yeah, we're pretty loaded right now.
I mean, basically, we're really rich.
We might as well buy a bunch of stuff.
I know. I'd like to.
I'm actually gonna
Training.
give Jackie Moonshoe like 500 gold.
Holy shit!
Really?
I'll just slip it to her on the DL and be like,
Jeez,
look, I know that
Dylan.
was very traumatic for you, and I understand you don't ever want to go down there again. And
Wait, before she goes, ask her a secret.
oh yeah,
We never learned.
Yeah, we never know their secrets until they die.
It's true.
and I say like, I'm gonna give you know, you don't have to tell me, but I'm just curious. What's your secret, Jackie Moonshoe?
She looks at the money and she's shocked that you gave her so much money. She says,
You've been through a lot.
she smokes and she goes, if I tell you my secret, I mean, it might get you in trouble with the law.
Oh.
Like as an accessory.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
All right,
I killed my husband.
later. Wow, really?
Yeah,
Why would you do something like that?
he was controlling and jealous, and he wouldn't let me leave the house. But a
Oh.
dame's
Then he
got to
deserves
go.
it.
You know, I
I
like to go.
understand.
I like to go to the tavern to play the piano and sing a mournful
Aw.
song. And now the song that I sing will be about how I went into Castle Greyhawk and I got this big eye thing shot me into a wall, and it was horrible. And we
It
got
was.
sucked into a mirror, and a
Almost
hunchback
got
died.
eaten by ghouls.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your life, Jack, and live a long and fruitful life.
She tells you, you know, she'll probably be hanging out at the Green Dragon Inn if you ever want to stop by and say hi.
All right, I will.
She says, I'll never forget you. And she gives you a kiss on the cheek.
Oh, I
Aww.
blush.
Distracted Gamer wants to know what everybody's race is.
Oh,
Gundar, what race are you? Race and class.
I am a Hill Dwarf Arcana Cleric.
And Gusamon, race and class.
a Svirfneblin Circle of Spores Druid.
Aurora, what are you?
I got a mouthful of cookies, but
Oh,
I'm
wait,
a
well-
fallen Azamar Paladin.
And Litria, what are you?
I'm a wood elf rogue.
Boom! And together they're known as the
Iron
Iron Dabbers!
How much
What?
is this flying
What?
I love my
pumpkin?
stupid campaigns. All right.
Hey, we're original.
No,
okay?
you are very all right. So you get a pimped out carriage, right?
Yeah.
You get 2
Flies.
horses. You secretly pay off Jackie Moonshoes for her troubles, and now you might find her at the Green Dragon Inn playing a piano, singing about the blues that she has after all the horrible
Got the
things she
Greyhawk
saw.
Blues.
Yeah.
She's gonna have PTSD for like months.
Is there anything else you want to do before you make the long journey via carriage to the gnarly forest?
I asked the party who that lady was that was hanging around us.
Jackie?
Jackie.
She's been
Oh,
with
okay.
us for weeks.
We hired her.
I don't remember her.
She's from the
They-
party.
I understand. They come and go. Pretty
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably forget about her like 8 sessions from now.
Yeah.
Or maybe sooner. I don't know.
What's a session?
quick.
Don't worry about it.
Javert delves into the Greyhawk dungeon.
I take
Oh,
off
yeah,
my
it's-
beard so I can wash it.
Take off what?
My beard.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
I always forget about it too.
Wait, you take it off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's
so I
gone
can
now?
wash it.
No more beard?
Yeah, sure. I can always just make another one.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So, you got are you going to go to the gnarly forest now in your carriage?
Yeah, let's find her
Yeah.
parents.
All right.
Yeah.
This is a finely crafted carriage. It's very comfortable inside. It is a little weird. Who's going to drive?
Aurora.
Unless you're going to have Ratty drive.
Oh, we
he's
put him to rest. I put him to rest.
I'll switch off with Ratty, so when I'm not driving, I'll be boozing it
Like,
up in the back.
Ratty's-
Buddy
Aurora,
has
Ratty's
efficiency
dead.
in land vehicles.
Cam
and/or animal
Tono
handling.
will drive.
Good.
There we
'cause
go.
I'm popping bottles.
Okay. You can do that.
I'm
And I'll have a
going
couple bottles of like really nice red wine. And
Mm.
just like
Before we
offer it to
go-
everyone. Like, you know what? We survived. We survived. We survived. So,
Before
What were
we
you gonna
go,
say,
Litria will
Litria?
send a letter to Tensor.
Letter to Tensor.
Yeah.
The famous legendary wizard Tensor of Tensor's floating disk, who you somehow once made out with. You write him a letter. What does the letter say?
Basically just an update on everything. Tell him that I'm heading to the gnarly forest. I don't know where the Crook of Brow is yet, but I'm working on it. But I found some neat stuff, and I tell him all about everything that happened in the level that we were on before. The name I forgot because I'm bad at names.
The Barrow Maze.
The Barrow Maze. Thank you.
Oh, the sister of the paladin dude who was buried down there. She wanted his stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should probably see her before we go to.
Yeah, we needed to give her Aurora's helmet.
No, I want it. I got it.
I mean, we can just tell her what happened, and
You could wear the helmet and go in there and be like, we didn't find anything.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Roll for deception.
Say, the helmet
I
looks
actually have
familiar.
pretty good deception. And I'm a talking
Sure,
dog.
no, I am not wearing it. Nope, it is not it.
All right, so you write a letter to Tensor. Are you going to visit her, or are you going to go?
Should we
Alright.
just write a letter?
Could you just write a letter? Yeah, we could write a letter.
Oh. You actually talked to his ghost, so.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm. We can
So you
tell her all about how we found it,
Mhm.
what he said. Will
Mhm.
be shortly, but we just have a really important matter to attend to.
So he had the font of law, but he didn't make it all the way to the pit of chaos. So basically, you took up his quest and finished it for him, and now he can be at peace. So you're gonna write her a letter about that?
Yep. I'm gonna make it real fancy.
Real
So he
fancy.
fixed up his crypt. Real nice down there.
I have a signet ring, so I'll just smash the signet ring against her letter a few times to like make it look official.
Okay. A few times.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the one time it looks really official, but when you start spamming it, it kind of loses its.
One for
Allure.
each of us.
Oh, okay, one for each stabber.
Oh.
All right.
Okay. We need like Iron Dabber signet rings that we
Yeah, oh, that would be cool.
That would be the coolest thing.
Do you
All
want
I know is I had the signet ring when they found me.
can. Oh.
Well, that'll be easier to find your parents then, if people recognize it.
Let's
Alright.
go.
Let's go.
So, do you want to hire somebody to make your signet rings? They'll have them for you when you get back.
Sure.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
design
we can
should
do
we
that.
do? What design?
All right,
I
so we'll
will
just say it's
totally
like
do
a
that.
total of 10 gold.
Okay.
Oh, that's easy. From each of us, or just
Total.
I
Okay.
mean, we could just
I'll give 2 gold.
like buy normal rings and then glue like iron bags on each one.
I want specially crafted signet rings, okay? I want some kind of feeling that I'm worth something.
Oh, as you're doing that, a woman
Uh-oh.
sidles up to you at the ring making place, and she goes, "You're the Iron Dabbers, right?
Who's
We
asking?
I'm with the Greyhawk Chronicle. Any chance you could give me a scoop? Tell me a little bit about what you've been doing? The people of Greyhawk are very interested."
I reach
Well,
into
we're
my bag
kind
and
of
scoop
bad.
out a dead beetle and hand it to her.
All right. She looks at it and puts it in her satchel. Why is that?
Just don't ask. It's probably best to not ask
It's a
questions.
genuine beetle from our adventures. You're welcome.
That's actually the ancient beetle of Scomator, who we defeated in battle and shrunk down.
She says, "Is there someone I can verify this with?"
Me?
No, all of our hirelings died. So
Pretty much.
That's
That
up
is true.
Jackie Moonshoe, who's a fantastic piano player at the Green Dragon Inn.
Oh,
That's
I'll
true.
go talk with her. Thank you.
yeah, she'll tell you all
Oh,
about it.
we
Yeah.
defeated Unga, the giant ape,
That's true, we did.
by hoisting him on its own petard.
I defeated a ghost ship with a rock.
That's right.
All right.
I dropped a statue on a beholder.
Not a beholder.
Mm-hmm.
We made cockatrices fight their zombie clones.
We
Yeah.
did. We also tamed a mummy cat, which you can see at the circus.
That's right.
She gives you her
Princess
card.
Candlewood.
Her name is Maggie Sabermint.
Hey, Maggie.
Saberment.
Thanks,
She got
Mads.
she got the Greyhawk dungeon beat.
Okay.
Yeah, she does. She does like the dungeon section of the paper. There's a dragon section and a dungeon section. All right. So you all get in your luxurious dragon carriage driven by 2 horses. Camptono gets on top and takes the reins. Camptono is still very weak and wobbly, but whatever. So you're gonna
Yeah, whatever.
make the long
It's a hireling.
journey to the gnarly forest.
On
Yes.
the way, I'm teaching Bart Dartman jokes.
Oh, yes.
God, no.
So you pull out your living dart / inchworm Bout Doutman. and you
Bout
teach him
Doutman.
jokes.
I teach him some jokes.
Okay, what's the joke? What's the joke? Which we I would like to
Um,
warn to make people laugh.
Why couldn't the toilet paper cross the road?
Why?
Because it got stuck in a crack.
Oh, that's a little waste. Okay, I will. So the next time you throw me in a potion and they're like, "Ow, Bout Doutman, you helped me," then I will tell them the joke, and they won't feel so bad anymore.
That's perfect.
So
Quack.
cute.
You're the best.
So yeah,
NPC ever.
like we see the carriage racing through the fantasy realm, hearing this stupid conversation with Bout Doutman. Yeah, and the lights glow. So at night, how do you camp? How does this work? Like, do you make a camp? Do you sleep in the carriage?
I sleep under the carriage.
Yeah, I
That
can
sounds
sort of
weird.
like set up a tent off the side of the carriage that we can sleep under.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So you
I'll
make like
sleep in the carriage just because.
Oh, we don't want the inside to get all smelly.
I'm not smelly.
You get smelly.
I smell beautiful.
Have you smelled yourself?
I'll subtly cast Druidcraft to make her smell like fresh flowers.
Hey, there you go.
Thank you.
Man, throwing patchouli on top doesn't fix it.
Litria!
Wow. What did you get rude, Litria?
Is that a helm of
I
opposite
just care
alignment?
about this cart that we spent a lot of money on.
Did we?
Yeah, and if you keep
You did.
disrespecting me and the cart, I'll find a piece of magical tape that gives you -1 to everything.
Oh.
Oh.
Try it.
Suddenly, as you're discussing this
Oh,
at
God.
night, a puff of brimstone appears next to Gundar.
I throw a rock
A
at it.
little red imp, a man with wings and a forked tail. And he looks around and he says, "I'm looking for a Gundar. Gundar." He use
I'm gonna grab
Gundar.
the imp and shove it in my bag and say, "My imp."
Whoa, hey, whoa, hands off. I'm on official business from the city of Dis.
Oh,
Okay.
boy. Yeah, that's me.
No, prove it. I need to see some official
He
letterhead
holds
here.
out a scroll with an official decree, and it's got like a wax seal on it with a big D on it, and there's writing in Infernal all over it. And
Oh,
there's a
no,
line
he has a
from
big
sage.
D.
Activate my helm of comprehend languages and read this scroll aloud for all to hear.
Okay, so
That
you
might
read
not
the
be a good
scroll.
idea.
Basically, it says that Despater is the archdevil who rules the second layer of hell. That whole layer is just a city called Dis. And it says they've taken notice of Gundar's work, and their seers have seen in the future that there is a Quasit who is bound to Despater, who's been trapped in the lost laboratory of Kwalish, and that, if at all possible, rescue this Quasit from the laboratory and get it out, and Gundar will be rewarded.
So, Mr.
Okay.
Imp Man, this laboratory's on the way, right?
From what I understand, you're going through some dungeon. It's in the 5th level. You're going down there.
But we're going to the gnarly forest.
This
Okay.
kind of thing. No, I know, but I mean, you're gonna be going there. Our seers have seen the future. You know, this kind of thing with these dungeons. It seems like everything in your life suddenly kind of gets reoriented in the dungeon. So whatever you're looking for, it's in there. You know, the whole life revolves
Yeah.
around the dungeon. I don't know. It's some
Dealt
kind
with
of
that.
thing that happens in the prime material. So In this case, it's a Quasit. So get the Quasit. All right. Spader will give you a big pat on the back. You're going to move. Your soul is just going to shoot up in value.
Okay, but God of Death told me to go to this tree in the gnarly forest, so I'll have to do this after.
That's fine, Elf. That's fine. I'm not trying to step on your toes here. I'm just giving you a little something to think
Okay.
about.
Gundar will
Not so
take
bad.
the
I'm sorry I tried to
scroll,
shove you. Sorry.
put
Go
in his
ahead.
cloak.
I say to the imp, "You're not so bad. I'm sorry I tried to shove you in my bag."
That's fine. I'm not here again. I'm just here on business.
Okay.
Want to hear a joke?
Just want to clock in and out. I will hear one joke. Yes.
What's brown and sticky?
I don't know. What is brown and sticky?
A stick.
Okay.
I'm logging off.
Okay, ready? Real life story time. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, go for it. Tell us the story.
I was playing a private detective in some game, right? And we
course you
were
were.
talking to a suspect, but we couldn't pin anything on him. And I said to him, "Don't leave town. I'll be on your butt like butter on a stick," right? And everybody looked at me like, "Butter on a stick?" And I'm like, "A stick of butter. Butter
Yeah.
on a stick of
No.
butter." I mean, it's like they're the same, so I'm going to be on you like that. You know?
I'm
So
gonna
everybody
pin
would
you.
say, "Hey, Sean, I'll be on your butt like butter on a stick." I mean, yeah.
Stick butter.
Yeah.
Butter
But he's
stick.
like, "Your stick joke needs some woik, ain't gonna lie." All right. I got like 10 more deliveries today. So if you can, Gundar, just sign right there on the line. We'll be on our way. Meaning you will accept this and faithfully execute this mission to the best of your abilities.
Gundar takes out his pen and he sort of like holds it over the paper for a little bit.
Are you sure you want to do this, buddy?
You don't have to.
No, I do. And he signs it.
And while he's doing that, I pick the imp's pocket.
He's butt naked.
Oh,
Yeah, he has a
God.
big B, yeah.
I put pants on the imp.
Do a sleight of hand to see if you can.
That would be a 26.
Oh, you slip a little pair of pants on the imp.
Oh,
And
yeah?
I'm going to roll on my emotion die.
Oh, nice.
To see how he feels about wearing pants. Sad. He like-
Fitting, actually.
He sees that he's wearing. He goes, "Pants, huh? All right.
I got into this imp gig because I didn't have to wear pants.
I didn't. This is the one. I didn't expect pants today. I'll tell you.
Okay, but this makes it so you can pull your pants down at people.
You fly around, you do your business. Next thing you know, people are putting pants on you. I don't even know what I'm doing here half the time. You know.
Okay,
All right,
bye.
I gotta go.
Jesus Christ.
You know?
I am.
All right, he disappears. So, yeah, you camp for the night. Nobody sleeps in the carriage. Is that the deal?
I don't.
Fine, I'll sleep out because Lystria doesn't want me to.
But I tie myself to the wheel of the carriage so no one can steal the carriage.
Smart.
All right, so you got 7 days of travel. I suppose we could do a quick fantasy montage where every day you have a generic road encounter that we resolve with this one die roll. And move
Oh,
on.
cool.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
So you spend the night. Day 2, you're riding in your carriage, which has got dragon designs on it, and it glows on the underside and it has rims. Suddenly, bandits! Arrows strike the wood of your carriage, and they they're on some hills, and a couple of them are on horses. Hand over your money.
This carriage
bandits.
costs a lot of money, you fucks.
We're
Our
bandits.
money's all in the bank.
What do
That
you
is
do?
true.
Obviously. Barbara.
I say that. Our
What?
money's all in the bank.
I want to sneak up to the bandit leader and just slit his throat.
My God.
We're
Oh,
professional adventurers, sir, and we
So-
don't keep all our money
Pass
in
without a
us.
trace. I sneak behind the bandit
Fucking with
leader.
her
All right.
period.
That's
She wants
one die roll, so make us slit their throat check. Make a stealth check. That'll be good.
I'll help by
Stealth.
distracting them by throwing them off and
And I did play cast Pass Without Trace, so.
God.
So I rolled a 6 on the dice, so that's a 36 total.
Oh my god. All right. So you stop the carriage. You start arguing with him.
yeah.
Literally like and just and the other bandits see that and they just take off running.
That's how you do it, Iron Dabber style.
Day 2. Some kind of giant bird creature swoops down as if it's going to pluck your carriage and bring it into the sky. What do
Oh,
you
it's
do?
that big?
It's day 3. Yeah,
It's
sure.
so wrong. Okay.
Hey, Marora.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good.
Do we have animal friendship?
I do. I forget what it's called.
Oh.
To just speak with animals. Yeah, I can't speak with animals, and I say, "Hey, there's people in here. Go find another abandoned cart."
Make a persuasion or something.
All right. 6.
6?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I guess it takes your carriage. So you're in your carriage. It flies around with you for a while. Puts you in its nest, and eventually you make your way down the mountain.
I cast Featherfall on the carriage.
Just push it.
We just push it off, yeah. Our giant fancy carriage with lights and rims just like lands on some poor farmer's house.
Day 4. Oh, it's a river. There's only one bridge, but there's a troll standing on the bridge. He says you're gonna have to pay to cross the bridge.
These monsters use banks. We don't carry all our money on us, man.
What do you do?
Unless you'd accept some other kind of payment, and I'll rummage around and I say, I have a scroll of dark vision that have been totally useless to us. Like that.
I mean, I could.
Scroll.
copy that
Okay.
myself.
I'll give him that.
Okay.
Damn.
What are you gonna
that
do,
was
Litria?
easy.
No. Okay. So you hand him a scroll.
Yeah.
It's worth a lot of money. All right. Go. Good.
Finally came in handy.
All right. You cross the bridge.
Had
The
that
next
thing
day,
for months, guys.
there's another band of adventurers. They also have a carriage. They want to race you.
Oh, fuck yeah.
This thing doesn't just look dope.
It is.
So,
Yeah.
Who wants to make the?
Oh my, Gundar will push Cam Tota over and be like, "Oh, I got this."
I'm gonna cast enhance ability on the horses.
Oh yeah, so am I.
I cast
Smart.
guidance on the horses.
That too.
You see
And
them
there's
also
the
buffing their
horses.
horses as well with magic spells.
Uh-oh.
What else you got? Anybody else?
I could sabotage their cart,
Oh my god.
but
We
only
could.
if I'm okay with it.
We could sabotage their cart if you so wanted.
I could go either way.
I'm not against it.
Okay, I want to
Do
sneak
what you
into the
gotta do.
cart and, like, unscrew one of the axles, so when they go, like, the back wheels will just come off.
Oh.
And as she's saying that and asking if we should sabotage cart, I'm gonna check our cart in case they sabotage.
Ah, okay. Yeah, their generic rogue wearing a
help 'em
skull
guard it.
cap was indeed trying to do the very thing that you were doing, and you stop them. So when you do the race, they're the butt end of their thing just plonk plonk, and you just take off, and they get out and they go like this at you as you ride off in the distance. The next day, oh, it's a valley. Oh, goblins! They jump on your carriage as it's riding, and they're trying to
I'm
stab you and
gonna-
eat your horses. What do you
I
do?
totally-
gonna hack those puppies up.
One roll to hit will decide
Go
the
for it,
battle.
Okay.
It's your day.
Yeah. Is it just a straight roll?
Yep.
Sure.
15.
So you climb out, Aurora, and you hack into the goblins, and they go flying off of the thing.
I'm used to this.
You climb back in. So,
Could do
final
this all
day.
day.
At last, you arrive at the gnarly forest. Now, anybody who's been watching my Dungeon Academy show knows that I probably shouldn't do. All right.
Lilia, not
Right into the gnarly forest, and suddenly your
chilling.
compass stops spinning. Fenrir's faithful compass suddenly points you directly towards a tree. What was it that the guy said about the tree? Just make sure I don't screw this up.
I think it was just go to the tallest tree in the
The
largest
tallest.
tree in the forest.
Okay, so
Yeah.
your compass leads you to the tallest tree, and up ahead you see it, a massive tree with a huge trunk in the distance. It's sunny out, sunlight filtering through the trees. Golden shafts of light illuminate the area around the tree. And your compass is pointing right at it.
I activate my ring of jumping and try to leap up into the tree.
Okay. So you get out of the carriage, you park the carriage, you get
Yeah.
out. You use your magic ring of jumping, you take a mighty leap towards the tree when suddenly the branches of the tree move and a face appears in the trunk of the tree. And it tries to catch you.
Shit.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20. It catches you.
Oh fuck.
I asked the tree, are you catching me aggressively or are we cool?
I don't like to be jumped on, my elf friend.
Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't know.
Why have you come here to my
I'm
home?
looking for my parents.
Oh. Hmm.
I'm probably like a princess or something.
What's your name?
Litria, and I show it the signet ring.
Ha. Long have I waited for you to the signet ring. Ha. Long have I waited for you to arrive. Your parents were good friends of mine.
Were?
I have not seen them in a long time. I'm afraid something terrible may have befell them. The last I knew, they were looking for a wizard named Kwalish.
Are they in that laboratory that we're supposed to go to?
It's entirely possible. Your parents were great spellcasters, and they wanted to learn from the legendary wizard who created the apparatus of Kwalish.
That explains why I'm so good at magic. I say, and I use prestidigitation.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to come with us?
I'm afraid I have roots here.
That's a good joke. You should teach Bart Dartman a joke. I say, and I take out Bart Dartman.
Bart Dartman says, "Hello, I am Bart Dartman, and there's an underwear quack. Wait, if you have a quack, toilet paper. Wait, why do that? Why which way? I don't really have any jokes. I like to watch over the trees of the gnarly forest.
Can we hear any of this, or is this just private?
You can hear all of it. Every word.
It sounds like you don't want to leave this place.
Oh no.
I'm gonna roll to see what his reaction to that is on the emotion.
I love this emotion dice.
Oh, I got the squiggly smile face again. The creepy one. I wish I could get you to see that better. You see? Oh, there.
Oh.
I can't see.
Sort of see it.
It's just. All right. So he gives you one of those. Yes, they were looking for Kwalish. Leash.
Okay,
You know,
so
just because you don't say the end last couple times doesn't mean it echoes.
All right, hold on. I better fix my box.
You know a shortcut back?
Oh.
No, it's just a 7-day ride back to the city of Greyhawk.
Looks like we need another montage.
Another
bye.
montage. I think Chloe must have lost connection, so she's back. All right, so the treant has told you that apparently Litria's parents were looking for Kwalish, and they might be in the lost laboratory of Kwalish.
That is such an amazing coincidence.
It is, isn't it?
Making you feel like I don't want to tell you your character's feelings, but you definitely feel a strong pull.
You could roll on the emotion dice and tell us.
A lot of reasons to go into that.
You learned a lot about your parents, so that's pretty cool, right, Litria?
It's true.
They're spellcasters. That's cool.
Yeah, they're royal spellcasters who are probably nobles. Let's go.
Indeed.
All right. So you travel back.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I cast Pass Without Trace on the cart to make it less noticeable?
No, there's no encounters. It's just like it's like you go to leave and like a week passes. And you're back in the city of Greyhawk.
That was easy.
Bye.
So as you're parking your carriage, there's someone who's looking for you.
Oh God.
Maggie Saberman.
No, although she's doing a 10-part series on your.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
Sure.
Let's see.
Oh, we can pick up our membership
rings.
badges. The rings, yeah.
Yeah, you got your signet rings. There it is. So as you're picking up your signet rings, a fellow approaches you. He's got glasses on. I don't suppose you'd be the Iron Dabbers.
Something like that. Who are you?
Yes. My name is Anaxi Zephyrs. I'm known as the Cartophile because of my love of maps and cartography.
Oh, I thought you just liked carts. Check out.
I thought you liked carts. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Show off a cart.
No.
it's gonna be featured in Cart and Driver, and that's
Yeah.
It has to like map out like a level of the dungeon for you because it seems like everything is happening in the dungeon and just want to really get into that dungeon.
Let me guess. You want us to map out the lost laboratory of
or you have a map,
Mm.
or you want to go with us.
Hold on, I gotta make my boxes right.
Hang on, my video camera isn't working. Something happened. My computer died, and now my computer's being weird.
Your dedication is astounding, Chloe.
I'm trying, man.
All right.
So annoying.
It's okay. Thanks for sticking with it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Technical trial.
All right. Anaxi, the Cartophile. He says, could we go somewhere to talk?
Were you born with that name?
You can talk to us in the cart.
All right. So you all get into the cart. It's a little cramped.
Yeah.
But
Would you like a drink? I'll go over to the minibar and ask him if he wants anything.
he says, yes, please. I'm a wealthy gnome merchant in Sage, and you might know of my vast collection of maps, which cover the known world, pocket dimensions, routes across the plains, and more.
Oh,
I've been a patron for numerous expeditions of exploration. I've sent adventurers to all corners of the world, both to draw new maps and to verify the authenticity of ones already in my possession. In my collection, I have notes and an initial map from the early stages of Kwalish's expedition into the Barrier Peaks mountains, not too far from here. In exchange for allowing you to use the lore, I ask only that further journals, notes, maps, and other documents from Kwalish's earlier expedition be returned to me. So,
okay, sounds good.
I am pretty sure. The Barrier Peaks, long ago, a strange craft crashed into the mountains. Kwalish went to investigate and never returned, from what I understand. Although he was ultimately seeking a legendary city in another dimension called Doween Gloin, and he felt that the craft might be linked to it somehow. My suspicion is that at some point the mad god Zagig snatched up this craft, placed it in his dungeon, and he might have taken Kwalish with him, or the entrance to Doween Gloin with him. So, I'd really like you to go check it out.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we do have a very busy schedule. Is there any kind of incentive you can offer us? And I like wink at my companions. And I'm like, we're going there anyway, but he doesn't know that.
Okay. Do what you gotta do.
Well, I mean, there's certain to be all sorts of magic and treasure for you to keep. I mean, all I'm looking for is the map.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You got yourself a deal.
Now,
You
here's the
just
thing.
hired the Iron Dabbers.
I had hired a group of adventurers, but I realized that they probably weren't up to the task. But I was
Okay.
thinking about sending them with you, if you like.
Hmm.
There's a warlock. There's a tiefling bard / rogue. Well, do you want to meet them?
Sure. I mean,
What's their team called?
They don't have a
that's a
name.
good question. Oh, they don't have a name. What
I
kind
think
of
I
Wow,
love
we
it.
got a good
Like-
set of adventurers.
At least it's not that group that's all named after candies.
That's true.
I like those guys. What was their name? Sweet Tooth Gang or something? Or, is
Oh,
that,
right.
or am I just remembering Crest commercials in
Yes.
the early 80s?
All right, you take your carriage to his mansion.
He's a man. Oh, sure.
He lines
I wanna
lines
go to
them
the
up.
mansion.
The first one, actually, Gusamon, you recognize. It's a
Oh.
coffin being moved around by 3 golem legs.
Oh, hey, it's Coffin Legs.
It says, "Oh, hello."
Hey, what's up? Litria, or Aurora, me and this Coffin guy helped your. We're working with your mom to prepare for Gloom Meet. He knows your mom.
Who?
Or it.
Is she okay?
Last I saw, yeah.
God,
You give her a call.
I kind of can't. She's a little stuck, which I'd like to help her out, but hopefully by helping you guys out, then I'll be able to have enough time to help
Yeah.
her.
We got to get that quick row.
We've got a lot on our plate. Let's find your
Yeah.
parents, get the cooker route, and then get her.
You could always ask Otto to throw our sending.
We can do that. You don't
There's
wanna-
a tiefling.
Probably comes up to this weird coffin thing and like taps it. And can I do like an Arcana
Like, be
check?
careful. Don't open the lid. It's could get dangerous.
I'm not opening. I'm just touching.
Sure.
You want to do an Arcana?
Yeah. Oh god, I didn't roll very well. Oh, it's still 15 though.
Well, you see, it's locked.
No.
I mean, it's like kind of a construct.
Okay.
Oh.
Interesting.
You sense evil coming from it.
That's what I figured. Okay.
Mm.
And there's a voice coming from inside it? Did you
Yes.
say?
Mm.
Okay.
My name is
That's not-
Stenmir, and I'm happy to help you in
that's
any
right.
way that I can. There's also a tiefling bard. Hi, I'm Garrett Levistuson. Levis Tussin.
It's good for scratchy throat.
My map making skills are first rate.
Oh, well, you'd probably get along well with this appropriately named gentleman.
Then there
Mhm.
is a little creature. It's like a orb made of clockwork with one big eye, 2 little wings, and 2
Oh.
skinny legs. He's introduced as Gearbox, a simple and kindly monodrone modron.
I kind of wrinkle my nose at that unnatural thing.
And the last one is an Eladrin warlock, Mary Grey Malkin. She's wearing like a rusty red dress, and she's got all of these chains on her, and hanging from the chains are different containers. Presumably they hold spell components and
Oh.
liquids.
That's interesting. Do we?
As she observes you, she strokes the coffin lovingly.
Oh. What? Hmm?
So, Anaxi pulls you all aside. Did you want to take? You can see why, right?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Did you want to take any of them as hirelings?
Should we? We
I
just need
mean-
someone to spell.
The
Hireling?
Modron.
The Modron.
Also the
Gearbox?
Eladrin. She seems
Yes,
pretty cool.
Lucia?
Question.
Yes.
What are the Warlock's Eldritch invocations?
Mary Greymalkin. What are her eldritch invocations? She says, you want to know her spells, basically?
I want to know her ability thingies that she gets from invocations.
Yeah, like Devil's Sight and that sort of thing.
Hold on, I gotta go to her stats.
Get the Devil's Sight.
Beast speech.
Ooh, that could be useful. We don't know what we're
Mary
going into.
Greymalkin. You see she's wearing bracers, quite similar to the ones that Jackie Moonshoes wore for a brief time.
Oh.
She's also got a shiny ring. She's exuding a fey presence,
Nice.
which, you feel both charmed and frightened by her slightly.
Just my kind of woman.
She can list her spells for you. Darkness, Hex, Hypnotic Pattern, Misty Step, Phantasmal Force, Unseen Servant. Cantrips, Chill Touch, Eldritch Blast, Mage Hand.
Those could prove useful, I mean.
And what are your character motivations? Literally says in character.
She looks at you quizzically and kind of rolls her eyes. And she says, I am a granddaughter of the vampire Drelsna, which means I'm a descendant of Igwilv and the legendary hag Baba Yaga.
Oh.
What?
We might want her. We might need
I looked down at my little eyeball and I'm like, hey, look at that.
Very well. You are of sufficient pedigree to attempt to court me.
I
accept your offer.
She goes on. I was trained by Thin Gizzard, a witch dwelling in the fens near White Plume Mountain.
Oh.
She's surrounded by swirling magical mechanical trinkets. That's the chain things with the containers.
I don't know about you, but I'd kind of like a connection to Baba Yaga if anything happened.
We could use that.
Yeah.
And to Igwilf. That could be useful. And the whole Crook of Ra thing.
Yeah.
Say to everybody.
Which we are looking for diligently, I say like loudly into the eyeball monitor thing.
Well, Baba Yaga told you that she would be able to get her hands on it if you did this.
Yeah.
So she's the
Oh
one.
yeah,
who's-
what did we have to do for her?
You had to
Help
map
her
out
daughter.
the first level, basically.
Yeah.
And we had to find some help for Elena the Fair, who's now Elena the Mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as you know, she might already have the crook.
I take her and put her
don't
into my
doubt it.
companion pouch.
Well, if we have someone who knows a lot about spells, I may be able to figure it out.
So,
I know a lot about spells.
Gearbox, the monodrone, approaches you, opens its mouth, and it lets out the AOL dial-up modem connecting noise.
I'm like,
And it looks at you and blinks. And Mary Greymalkin sighs and says, "So am I coming?"
Yeah,
Sure.
you can come.
Good. And she
And Gus,
says,
you said you knew that
yeah, Stenmir.
thing.
Mm-hmm. He's got a connection to Baba Yaga too.
Oh.
Yeah, she sent him to help me when I was helping Aurora's mom.
so you want him to come too?
I don't know exactly what he does.
Does he just walk around?
Basically, yeah, he came with us and he helped contain something.
He says,
that we,
I know a lot. I can be of help to you in your quest for knowledge.
All right, fair enough. Knowing is half the battle. It's old Greyhawk saying.
Yeah, might help.
So you're gonna bring Stenmir also?
Sure.
Mary Greymalkin is pleased, and she rubs the coffin and says, "Well, at least we're going together, darling." He says, "Yes."
Oh, are you
So
two married?
How does this work?
Are you two married?
That's not. She says, "That's none of your concern."
Just a simple question. I'm sorry.
I mean, we just needed to know for tax reasons
He
and insurance.
He says, "We share a bond that transcends time."
That's cryptic.
Okay.
We connect in ways you could not possibly fathom.
Okay, you've got a point there. We were just trying to fathom, and I don't think any of us could fathom.
Well,
Nope.
I don't know. That sounds.
I don't think I
kinda
want
like-
to.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're kind of talking down to us. Maybe we should just leave them here. We should
Yeah.
probably just leave them for that crap.
Yeah.
And Axie
Okay,
whispers,
bye.
you could leave them. You don't need them.
I say we take them. It could be fun.
We take one, but not the other.
I was thinking that too.
You might have to do that.
Does your bond transcend distance too?
So which
Valid
one do you want to take?
I like the Mary. Is that her
Yeah, I trust her more than I do the weird box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably best.
Kind of condescending, Stanmere.
Yeah.
She says, she looks at the coffin and says, "Well, my darling, it looks like we've been separated once more. But don't worry, I'll return to you, like I always do." And she
It'll be good.
places a kiss on the coffin, and her lipstick remains with a kissy mark.
Ah. Aren't
It's a good character
they're kinda
motivation
cute.
for you. Make sure you
Yeah.
get back alive.
She says, "I'm not worried about getting back alive.
Are you worried about getting back dead?
I'm Mary Greymalkin. I'm not worried about somebody defeating me."
Okay.
Okay.
We'll put that to the test
I
because
was
we've had a
trained
lot of
by-
people back out.
I was trained by Thin Gizzard. Didn't you hear?
Well.
Yeah, we heard.
One of the things swirling around her, she grabs it and like glug glug glug, drinks a little bit of a concoction and puts a cork in it.
Well,
All right. Well,
I'm so good at adventuring that I trained myself. So
Yeah, she kind of did. So did I. We kind of all helped ourselves.
it's true.
we didn't need teachers because we were that good.
I learned a lot from my wife.
Mary Greymalkin
You
says,
have a
"Well,
wife?
Yeah, I'm married.
I didn't know that.
That's Gus's secret. Oh my god.
Seriously?
Mhm.
Why haven't you brought that up? Where are they?
She's always around me. She's always with me.
Oh.
Are you married to like some sort of fungal growth that's in your spine or something?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Is she dead?
She's in a different form of life now.
Oh.
Oh.
I feel like I need this explained to me at great length with possibly diagrams so I can understand it.
I think she might have died and become spores.
Yeah, I mean, spores are all connected all over the world. They all communicate with each other and have extremely long lifespans.
Okay.
That's
Very
actually
interesting.
really sad.
This
Mhm.
explains a lot.
Yeah.
Was she like actually alive before she?
Oh
became-
yeah. hmm
Okay. That's.
She's still alive. You guys breathe her in all the time.
Ugh. I
I
don't
don't
really
breathe
want.
anyone else.
I don't want your wife in me.
Too late. She's everywhere.
I didn't consent to that.
That means she's. You're okay with that? She's in
Yeah.
other people.
She helped heal Gundar with that potion of healing weeks ago. She's kept us alive.
I think
You
you need
know-
more friends.
You know, this makes more sense than that. And I motion over to Stenmere and Mary Greymalkin.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah,
a
I
lot
don't know what
more.
they got going on
I
over
don't
there.
know what the
A
fuck
lot
that
of
is.
this condescending too.
How
Mhm.
long has she been for? Like,
Oh, decades.
Can we have this conversation while we're walking towards back to
Yeah.
the?
Yeah, we can do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
might be best. We'll continue asking. I'll grill him.
You wave to
Her
remember.
name was Jessamine. We have 2 kids. They're back at home.
Oh.
Are they spores too, or are they
No,
actually?
They're
alive?
just regular first Neblin.
Oh. Oh.
They
Yeah.
adults now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm 350, so you know they gotta be easily in their hundreds by now.
Do they like have like run like a tavern or something? What do they do?
They just hang around. You know, they just live in First Neblinville,
Mm.
tend the family farm. try not to get
Simple
killed
life.
by drow and other Underdark threats.
I can respect that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna surf down these stairs again, and I just shield surf down the stairs.
So you've entered. So once you get, so you're walking. You're talking about this while you're walking back to Castle Greyhawk, right?
Yeah.
So you get back to the ruins. You're talking, so the elves just politely wave and step aside, and you go down to the entrance, and there's a door, and a magic mouth appears, and it says, "Both vast treasure and terrible danger await. You must gain the one whilst cheating the other." And then it swings open, and you just keep talking and blah blah blah. Then you surf down the stairs on the shield. Okay. So once you get down to level 4, it's like generic, but there's a new set of stairs down there that
Oh.
leads down,
Okay.
possibly to level 5. And thank God I almost had to change the title of the episode. We'll have to put in the YouTube thing. It'll be like Lost Laboratory starts at 1 hour 35. All right. So the stairs go down. Mary Greymalkin says, "Oh, all right, here we go." And Gearbox makes some beeping noises. And Camtono is not going to come with you unless you want her to come. She's sick. She needs to go to a hospital.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
should probably do that.
So she checks in at a church because she's emaciated and.
She could be like our kind of butler sort of thing. She can take care of the cart in town when we're not there.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's our in-town hireling. Like
okay.
We're diversifying her.
Okay.
Yeah.
One that lives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feeling that lives exactly.
She's gonna need treatment at a church for a while because she was trapped in that demi-plane for a long time.
Yeah, we'll get her set up with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pay whatever I gotta pay.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's stairs going down to level 5. What do you do?
Surf down them.
You can surf those too. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll walk down them.
I'm glad
Yeah.
the coffin didn't come because I would
Mm-hmm. I'll say that too.
probably surf
Yeah.
the coffin.
Dunmere came. I
I
don't know how he would have had a difficult time with all these stairs.
Just push him over.
I could surf the Modron.
I'm gonna keep
Yes.
my eye on that little freak.
And just have him roll down the stairs and I run backwards on top of him.
like a bouncing act.
All right. You descend the stairs and there is a door. Just one door. You feel a bit of a breeze coming from it, and beyond it you hear a loud engine noise, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I guess
Like a lawnmower motor. Like that. But
Do you guys
really
hear
loud.
that?
I say hello to the door to see if it responds.
The door does not respond.
Okay, then I start checking it for traps.
No traps.
I crack open the door slightly and peek through the crack.
Okay, so you crack open the door, right? A huge, vast cavern, hundreds of feet wide and high. And at the bottom, there's mist. And hovering in the center of the cavern is this huge island that's being held aloft by engines underneath it that are shooting out jets of flame. And that's what the engine noise is
Whoa.
this whole weird place is being held aloft by constant fire.
There must be conduits to the elemental plane of fire.
And your door opens to just a drop, but the edge of the island is just a few feet away, so you might have to hop to get to it. Floating at the center, enormous chimney engines extend from the bottom of this island, burning with fitful, deep red fires that appear to keep the island aloft. A series of odd structures rise from the rock, appearing almost like metallic crystals. Further down the cliffside ledge is a flat metal dock on which reclines a feline monstrosity with a female humanoid head. A matching dock is thrust out from the floating rock island across from this dock, but there's no obvious way to cross. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. So basically nearby you see what looks like a sphinx.
Okay.
On the other side?
On the map, I sent you guys a map. It's also on
Yeah.
the screen.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
The Sphinx is at. You're
Like where
near
the
area
number 1
1.
is. Oh, we're on the little part sticking out before area 1.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
You're
we're
on
on one.
See, there's a little bridge there. And the
You're on
stick-
area 1. The Sphinx is at area 2. So there's a little thing sticking out, and just past it, there is a Sphinx lounging.
Oh, okay. I was thinking we had to cross that big gap there, so
Okay.
we're already on the island.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Well.
Okay.
I want to wave to the Sphinx.
Hmm.
She perks up, and when she looks at you, you see her eyes are glowing a bright blue.
pretty eyes.
I
Hop
don't
over
like
to her
sphinxes.
and sort of like find something to lean against, and I'm like, hey, how long you been here?
Brings a
Come here
sphinx like
often?
you to a place like.
So are you leaving the stairwell landing, and you're hopping over and coming onto the island?
Yeah.
Are you all doing that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta get across.
All right. As you get closer, you also see there's little things flying around her head.
What are they?
Like little
Oh,
stones.
Hello.
Island stone.
They look like mechanical devices,
That island stone.
like an island.
Yeah.
Let's see. So as you get closer, you can see that this creature has suffered ancient injuries to its head, which have healed and been replaced by mechanical components. Both of the creature's eyes are now glowing blue lenses, and its head is orbited by a number of spinning metallic devices. She says, "Entreat with me. If you wish to cross to the monastery, you do not appear entirely ignorant, and I look forward to adding whatever small knowledge you might possess to my collection."
Like knowledge.
She
Well,
says,
I got
"If you
big
want
Did you say Litria was like approaching them?
Yeah,
Or-
I was definitely approaching her.
I'm gonna say, be careful, Litria. Sphinxes are inscrutable,
Well, she seems lovely.
but they're inscrutable. It's a trait.
I mean, such a beautiful Sphinx in a place like this. I'm sure it'll be fine. I say loud enough for the Sphinx to hear.
She says, "If you want to explore this monastery, you must first ask me a question." I know. All right. Here it is.
Where?
I demand
Yes.
you ask me a question that I cannot answer. Only then will I let you cross.
That's the best person for this job.
That you cannot answer, eh?
I can't answer half the questions Litria asks, so
Yeah.
You asked for it, Sphinx.
Do something really obscure.
And I should warn you that if I do answer it, you will have to pay the toll.
Yeah,
I turn to Gundar and I say,
I'm afraid to ask what it is because that would count as me asking you a question. Oh, I see you. I'm onto your tricks.
She chuckles to herself and looks at you with her glowing
Wow.
blue eyes and the weird little mechanical stones floating around her head.
Okay, how about this? What is my middle name?
Here's how this works. My Sphinx.
I'm gonna roll a die.
Is she gonna read my mind?
Well, what's gonna happen here is basically I make an intelligence check and I have advantage, and I have to get a DC 15.
oh my god.
I'm gonna turn to Aurora and Gundar while she's talking and say, like, we'll probably just end up having to kill it.
You know,
I have
I
plus
wouldn't
4.
mind.
It.
I wouldn't mind.
14. Better charge it up. Positive energy.
I use my inspiration to negate her advantage.
Oh, jeez.
She thinks hard. It says, I don't know. Please tell me your middle name."
I don't know either.
I was hoping you knew.
Oh. actually a pretty good thing for a sphinx.
Let me.
None of you know, so there's no way of
Hold
getting the
on.
right.
Let
Hold
me check
on.
my reserves if this is okay.
Wow.
Question
So-
it cannot answer. This could be a riddle.
Banana
Oh, it
spit.
knows the answer to every question. If it fails to answer. Huh. You don't know. So you don't know either. But it doesn't know that. Well, you said you didn't know.
Hmm.
It's just. I don't know why Kwalish.
Mad
I
wizards,
usually.
am I right?
She says usually a sphinx just asks you a riddle. You know.
Yeah, it's very strange. But I got another question for you.
Are you sure you want to do this? Because you'll have to pay the toll.
But it's
Go ahead, Litru. We can pay it.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Charge your toll.
it's not
Sphinx.
a whole thing. It's I'm
You
trying
just-
to make conversation.
Oh, you just want. Okay, all right. Go ahead. What is it?
Nobody's ever stopped and talked to me before.
Are you busy later?
What's your question?
Are you busy later?
Am I busy later? This is
Yeah.
this is
Like we
all
gotta
that
do
I
some stuff
do.
here, but like
That's
on
terrible.
the way you can come with us.
No, this is my home. I
Do
like it here.
Do you get
I
like
mean,
bathroom
there's-
breaks?
Given our track record, there's a very high chance that this whole place is gonna get destroyed.
Just got a point.
Probably.
So
She says, I wouldn't. I don't think you understand what lays ahead of you.
I don't think you understand who exactly we are.
I pulled up the signet ring.
All
Well-
the levels above us are just like gone.
It's true.
She says, you have yet to meet the grandmaster of this monastery and
That'll
his
be
many
fine.
servants.
I'm sure it'll be all right.
Do you get like bathroom breaks and stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, like, what if you had to go to the bathroom and then some adventures showed
I
up?
just
cool,
go
fine.
over there. She jerks a thumb to like
Ah.
a hill.
Do you ever have fun? Do you ever just go out and like have a
Party it
drink,
up!
sing, dance, or do anything?
Th-
What are your hobbies?
I'm a sphinx. This is what we do. We wait
Man.
for people and then we question them. This is
It's
this-
what
this is
it's
we
what you do, but is it what you want to do?
Yeah, What do
Yes!
you want to do with your life?
Yeah, no, this is it. This is my purpose in life.
You want to ask me any questions?
No, I already know the answers, except for your
You
middle
have to pay
name.
our toll.
Well, look, since you've been such a good sport, I will give you a free performance, I say, and I take out some like rope and I like construct a rudimentary tightrope and I sort of balance on it on one foot while playing the
Oh
violin.
my god.
Hit the fanfare.
Okay,
Yeah.
make a performance check.
22.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the Sphinx is very. That was wonderful. Thank you. Mary Gray
Oh.
Malkin says, "What are we doing here?"
We're adventuring, Mary.
We're
This is how
not-
you
we're-
do.
Yeah, networking
The
is
hireling.
important. Adventuring.
She
You don't even have a group name.
she whispers, "You know, if we kill it, we can take those things floating around its head."
What is the matter with you? You want to kill it? We just hung out with it.
Gus, you just mentioned we might have to kill it. I mean,
Yeah, but that was before we had a pleasant conversation. Now I feel like we had a connection, and
okay. Miss Sphinx, can I ask a question? Not like toll question. Just I'm curious.
hmm
Where'd you get the chrome there? You get that stuff.
The wizard Kwalish came here with other wizards long ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I killed all of them except for Kwalish. But
Oh,
I was
jeez.
gravely injured, and Kwalish used the materials here to repair my wounds.
Were any of them elves?
There were some elf wizards who traveled here not too long ago, but unfortunately they were dealt with by the grandmaster.
Oh.
well, that doesn't mean anything, Litria. They could be fine. He just dealt with him. Maybe they're playing poker back there for all we know.
I believe that these elf wizards are now part of the process that keeps this island aloft.
See, they're helping.
That me. Okay.
Once you speak to the grandmaster, all will be clear.
I don't like this shit.
You see in the distance a skiff made of like harvested metal parts. And there's a lone individual with a hood and is holding a staff. It's coming closer to you.
That him?
Like from the void outside the island?
No, it's just hovering over the island, coming closer to you.
Okay.
And it lands. It hovers like a foot off the ground, say 20 feet away from you. The Sphinx says, if you like, that can take you to the grandmaster.
Well,
I mean, the thing is, we're kind of adventurers, so like usually we kind of like battle our way through, you know, to the goal. You got anything like that going on here?
Well,
we usually just murder everyone on the way there.
Can I move so the Sphinx is between me and the skiff, and I want to like just drop into stealth, sneak around, and then sneak up behind the person on the skiff?
God.
All right, make a stealth to sneak up on the person on the skiff.
I have a feeling that ain't a person.
28.
Okay.
Damn!
So, literally, you creep around behind the skiff, and then what?
Slit his throat.
I just want to sneak up behind this person on the skiff and see what he's got going on in his pocket.
Okay. Oh, okay. Actually, okay. Wait. All right.
Putting Sean to the test today.
No, it's good. Okay. Roll a percentile, please.
Oh.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay.
Dropped one. 90.
You pull out a rectangular piece of glass that displays a 12-digit countdown on its surface.
What's the countdown at?
A 12-digit countdown.
Yeah, what is that? It's like
digits, damn.
seconds, minutes.
What's it at?
Yeah.
12-digit countdown. Let me roll. All right, hold on. Let's see how many digits. Oh, 12 digits. So it's like, let's see, 12
It's like
digits.
years.
Yeah, so that's.
It'd be years.
Hold on.
If you did like seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, no, it'd be months. If you did seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months.
It's like, so you need 12 digits. All right, ready?
But I mean, it could be whatever you want.
So it goes 2, 1, 3, 8, 3, 5, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 more. 4.
This is the ultimate
9,
riddle.
4.
No.
213-835-541-494.
Put it in my pocket and I steal this guy's cloak and wear it.
He's wearing the cloak. Wearing the cloak. You start to try to yoink the cloak, and he spins, and his hooded face faces you, and you don't see anything inside the hood except darkness and 2 glowing red eyes.
Of course.
I am here to relieve you of your duties. Please give me the cloak so that I may take over. Thank you. Have a nice day.
It grabs its cloak and jerks it out of your hand.
Oh, okay.
Still wearing it.
Fine.
The Sphinx says that is a simple Morenoloth. Its job is to transport people from one place to another.
Morenoloth? Sounds abyssal or something.
That's cool.
It's a Yugoloth, a type of
Yeah.
Hey, they stole that crook from us.
Loth, what
They
are you
tricked
doing
us.
here? Don't you have a little more pride than to just be a simple ferryman, Yugoloth?
Do I have to look up the stats? You're all right. He's getting
You're
tired of
harassing this marine
being, yeah, he's
along.
getting tired of being harassed. Let me see what he does.
I'm
He's
just
trying
saying.
to taxi
like,
people.
I'm
Ren
just
along.
saying, you're better than this. I believe you can make a real difference in this world, and I think that
Make
greater
a
Oh, no.
wisdom saving
Oh, God.
throw,
I
Oh,
make a
God.
wisdom saving throw.
please.
You have a +4.
Okay. So that's an 18 total.
So it like glares at you. For a moment, supernatural fear runs all through your body, but then you shake it off.
So hey, I'm just trying to look out for you, buddy. I'm just saying that I think
Then
you
it
are-
casts gust of wind. And it's trying to blow you away from it.
Hey, you're supposed to ferry us. Don't do that.
Hold on, let me. Gust of wind.
Good roll.
It's like a strength save or something. Right?
Strength save, yeah.
Yeah, you've got good decks. You might have to do like flippy shit away from it.
All right, gust of wind. Strength saving throw, please.
That is a nat one.
So
Ah!
he blows you 15 feet away.
Well,
I jump back.
Well, he can maintain the gust, so it's just.
he blows her away. She keeps jumping back and blowing away.
I'm down for that. I'm like,
You start to become alarmed as his skiff starts to move, so he's positioning his gust so it would blow you off the side of this hovering island.
hey,
Oh,
this
shit.
is. I will report you to your superior if you keep maintain this.
The grandmaster.
All right,
Yes,
it turns off its gust, but it goes like this.
I was
I
just
pull out
saying
my
that
mace.
you just seem like a great, powerful being, and I'm surprised that you're just ferrying.
Probably just a low-level demon whose task is just
Wow.
a fairy.
That is
Yeah.
very rude. It is a Yugoloth. And there is a great difference. I apologize for my friend.
Mary Grey Malkin taps her toes. Why? What is with you people? This is
This is how you adventure.
no,
What's with
it is
you?
no, it is not. The more
Yeah,
time
it
we
is.
spend here, the more time I'm away from my beloved Stenmere.
Well, that's what
Fine.
you get when you're condescending.
She kind of has a point.
Listen, there's going to be all sorts of magic and whatever when we get to the lost laboratories. So, it'll be worth it. Don't worry.
You finally start looking if you really need to.
You need to live in the now, Mary.
She says, as far as I can tell, you're all fools.
Oh God, here we go.
I mean, we're 7th level adventurers, so.
Yeah, what are you? 4th level?
Got my little bag with the weird grubs with faces on them and hold them out to the Yugoloth. I'm like, what do you give me for this?
Oh, where'd you get those?
I pickpocketed them off the Yugoloth.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks at
Oh,
them,
yeah.
and it yeah. The Sphinx says, all I can offer you is passage from here to the grandmaster, who
Oh,
awaits
well,
you, sitting
hold
on
on
his
to this.
throne in that tower yonder. And she points.
Did,
There you go.
what the guy, remind me, the Cardiff guy, he wanted the hirelings to come with us so they could map out the place?
Yeah,
Or no, he wanted
as you're
a map.
doing this, Gearbox, the Modron is drawing a map.
Okay.
Oh,
And it looks just like the map on the screen.
nice.
Out
Doing a good job, Gearbox.
like a laser.
Mhm.
One of those really loud ones,
Yeah, like the Dot Matrix.
It's got the perforated sides.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm, yeah. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Well, Gundar's like, all right, well, and I'll climb into the skiff.
Guess we're skipping all the exploration part, all right? And I'll like
Yeah.
climb up into there.
I'll climb
Be
in
fine.
too.
All right.
Coming, Mary? Chop chop.
She gets in.
Hey, don't say chop chop to people. That's condescending.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh. Surface rolled.
All right, you're going. All right. So we're going to the grandmaster.
That's what we're doing.
The craft takes you to a tower that rises several hundred feet into the air. It drops you off at the doors, which are clearly the entrance at the bottom of the tower. Do you open these cathedral doors? Or what?
Yeah. I mean, if I can reach the handle.
Are there any windows?
Yeah, might have to.
Here we go. The massive pair of cathedral doors open onto a long nave. Rows of balconies line the walls, occupied by a couple of dozen. Well, do you go in? Because right now, what you see is the interior looks sort of like a church.
Okay.
I could
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm used to churches. I can walk
I
in.
could send Sean in to look around.
Just in the back. You could do that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean they fit in cathedrals.
It's true. We could do that.
Is there a belfry
Yeah.
in this cathedral?
Okay. All right. So the back goes into scout. Rows of balconies line the walls, occupied by a couple of dozen hooded monks. At the far end of the nave, a throne resembling a twisted metal captain's chair rises from a metallic dais backed by an ornate arch. There sits the Grand Master of the distressed body, a bone devil flanked by two massive bodyguards. The Grand Master wears a patchwork leather robe and a gleaming crown, and it carries a scepter set with odd crystal bumps and metal flanges. With its other hand, the devil taps the arm of the throne, showing off nails set with gleaming metallic shards.
I want to dismiss Sean and resummon him by me.
You hear, like, there's a bat in here.
I dismiss him and then summon him like just on my shoulder.
Okay.
And
Who's let the bat in?
the Bone Devil and friends. Bone Devil and friends.
Yikes.
This place is
need
pretty
elsewhere.
fiendish.
Do we need to go in or should we just stay?
I mean, that boat guy brought us here, so
Bone
I'll
Devil.
just walk in.
No,
God.
I grab his collar. I'm like, no.
I don't like devils.
Really? I thought you're actually like, isn't that your jam?
No, it's not. I mean, they own
Demons.
my soul. I don't really know.
Oh.
It's
Not
a
so
Bone
much.
Devil who probably has magic items and he's got friends. We should probably maybe.
And he might
watch
know
him
where-
walk in.
He might know where the closet is.
Do you know, like, he might be keeping the closet.
That's true. Okay. Yeah. We talk to him. I mean, bone devils are pretty reasonable.
You're the expert, Gundar, and I'll just keep walking.
Okay. I will also walk in.
So you are going to go in, all of you?
I'll follow them because
Start
keep
hyperventilating, cast
it
Pass
alive.
Without a Trace, and then hide like behind Aurora.
That's okay. I'm
Like,
big
up
enough.
against her back, just becoming one with her.
Okay. So you enter, and yeah, the balconies, there's a whole bunch of hooded figures watching you as you approach the Grand Master, who's sitting on a throne. He's a bone devil. His claws are like metallic shards. And he says, "Welcome. We get few supplicants here of your obvious experience and skill. You shall do well in service here at the monastery. But will that service be with the strength of the body, strength of your bodies, or the strength of your minds?"
My
Oh, we're
body.
not supplicants here to serve. We're adventurers.
Came, looking for a lost laboratory. Also, if you've seen anything else, we got like missing parents. Also, like a demon who's missing.
And we're
Yeah,
making a map.
got a lot.
A cure for madness would be also something that is on our
It
our
really,
list of things to do.
we're the us passing through would be good advertising for this place. That you get more supplicants in the long run.
It's true. They're doing a 10-part series on this in the paper back home. So.
That is true, they are. And I take out the bag of soul grubs and I sort of place it on the ground before the bone devil and I'm like, for you, friends.
As you got closer, you notice that his cloak, which looks like leather from far away, is actually made from people's faces that were cut off and stitched together. And the flesh was cured to leather and was roughly stitched together. He's wearing a scepter and a crown that both appear mechanical in nature and are, and he's also got these weird large rings around his arms, like big metal rings that can fit around his bicep.
All right.
He says, no, you don't understand. You will serve me. And he orders his people to attack you. And that's where we will have to stop.
I knew it.
Greyhawk, Lost Laboratory of Kwalish. Episode 19. So let's, why don't we do some plugs before we wrap it up real quick? Doug, do you have any plugs?
Sure. Nerder Doug from Nerdarchy. You can find me on Twitter at Longshotist. And if you Google Nerdarchy, there's probably something new. We just had our 16th Pay What You Want product on the DM's Guild yesterday. Is the Extreme Adventurer. So you can pick that up.
Awesome. Kika, do you have any plugs?
I'm on too many things. You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/KikaVO. And if you're not busy today, you can find me on Waffle Talk and also on Tales from the Grimm's, A Dungeon of the Mad Mage, where I will be playing more Dearnay Hall, which is my Chicken Foot Coven character.
Awesome. What about Dylan?
Well, hey, I'm also going to be on Waffle Talk tonight talking to Kika and stuff about DCA.
Yeah, we're going
to... Yeah.
We're all going to just talk to him.
Yeah. Just the entire group.
And then on Saturday, on Sean's channel, Power Score RPG, at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to be doing more Waterdeep Dragon Heist, where we're in Chapter 4, Look for the Stone of Galore, and we all have factions who want us to bring it to them, and it's probably going to be messy. So that should be fun.
What about Chloe?
Yes, you can find me on Sunday with my girls on Power Score RPG, Sean's channel, for Dungeon Academy at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's going to be amazing. We're all super hyped. We're coming up with a bunch of theories and ideas, and I'm so excited. And then you can follow me on Twitter at Chloe_Fairy1 for more D&D and crazy shit talking.
And tonight on my channel, Power Score RPG, I'll be doing Waffle Talk at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's the show where we talk about Dice Camera Action. And if you don't know, Kika was a guest star on Dice Camera Action, run by Chris Perkins last Tuesday. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. And we're going to talk about it tonight. And Kika's going to tell us all the secrets and all the behind-the-scenes stuff that goes on in the making of Dice Camera Action. And we're going to learn about her character's decisions and maybe other things that might have happened that we don't know about. I don't know. We're gonna find out. It's gonna be good. Also, there's a million things. Also, this adventure, which we basically just started in the last half hour, the Lost Laboratory of Kwalish. You can buy it on the DM's Guild. I think it's like $10, and
And money goes to charity, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a charity
for the Extra Life.
Aww.
And it's a really cool adventure. This is just the beginning. So it's big. There's actually new spells in it. There's some new monsters. All these NPCs are in there, statted out. There's a lot of cool stuff in there, so you might want to check that out on the DM's Guild. So thank you very much, everybody. We'll be back next week doing more. I'll see you next time.